That's a lot. I mean, good for her. Yeah, I know. Good evening and welcome to the Social News Network with AFN. I'm your host, Michael Fleming. Tonight's top story comes from wherever you're viewing this. The social networking site Facebook has over 200 million monthly active users in the United States. In a recent study, a staggering 99% of millennials begin their home search online, making social media even more critical to the future of home lending. A large part of this growth is due to the use of mobile apps and smartphones. The good news is you can use social media to funnel more leads to you. The bad news, you're not the only one in this competition. For more on how you can stay in the lead with your leads, here's our field reporter, Michael. That's right, Michael. Social media is not slowing down. And with a lot of potential clients out there looking to the internet, creating your storytelling on social media is a way to create new leads. The first thing you will want to understand the difference between is a long form and short form. The long form videos are typically longer than 60 seconds. And for those, you'll want to use things like Facebook Watch, Instagram TV, or Facebook Video. Now, while those do go up to longer video times, you will want to stick to stuff that can be shorter because of people's short attention span. Now, many have found that using shorter videos that are quick to grab people's attention work better. This has created the massive growth for things like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and Stories. Even LinkedIn jumped in on the game and created their own stories on the mobile app. Micro-content on these apps and Snapchat have created a new demographic of quick video watchers. Now back to you, Michael. I mean, they broke into the bank. They're on top of the desk. There's the video right there. Yep. Wow, that's certainly information to know. Now I heard that you don't listen to video with sound anymore. Is that true? Yes, Michael, you're right. 85% of people listen to video with the sound off, so this is a good reminder to add captioning to it. Now, many social media platforms do allow you to edit and add those captionings onto your videos. This just in with a new developing story. A bank heist is underway, and the two bandits are raccoons. We'll have more on that story later, but right now, here's weather with Bob. Thanks, Michael. It's a doozy out here. The wind gusts are going. Ooh, sorry to interrupt, Bob, but we just received the preferred video time length for social media networks. The preferred video length time for the Facebook feed is 1 minute, and preferred time for Instagram feed is just 30 seconds. This information is critical for you to decide which platform you want to use and how you want to reach your audience. Hey guys, it's Michael, and I'm your social media manager at AFN. I know in the last segment you just heard about preferred video length times, and you may be freaking out or asking yourself, how am I supposed to take so much information and put it in such a short length of time? Or some of you just like to talk. Well, we're here to help you, and we're here to take your worries away. So in the next segment, we're going to show you how you can take a 2-minute video and train it down into 1, and from 1 minute down to 30 seconds, and finally down to 15 seconds. So don't worry, the marketing team got your back. Hi, I'm Michael, and I work for American Financial Network, Inc., a home mortgage lender that serves customers from coast to coast. I'm here to talk to you today about the significant differences between renting and owning your own place. There are different costs associated with renting versus buying, and they depend heavily on where you live and the local housing market. Most rental properties require a security deposit, for example, which protects the landlord against damage caused by the renter. You usually put down the first and final month's rent payment when you sign a lease. When evaluating a lease contract, ask if your monthly rent includes utilities such as water, electric, gas, cable, or internet. For home buyers, one of the biggest costs of home ownership is your monthly mortgage payment, which includes the loan's original principal and interest. Your payments can go up or down over time if your loan is a variable rate or your property taxes or homeowner's insurance premiums change. If you're purchasing a property in a homeowners association or HOA, you'll need to factor in monthly HOA dues, which can cover services like landscaping, exterior maintenance, and community amenities. Renting versus buying a home isn't just a matter of home ownership. Here are the other key differences between the two options. Home buyers can capitalize on the equity their home accumulates over time That means if the home values go up, you'll cash in on the higher value when you sell. Plus, with a fixed rate mortgage, you won't have to worry about the rising rents. Another factor for buyers to consider is whether you'll be able to deduct your mortgage interest at tax time. Tax laws allow those who itemize their taxes to write off their mortgage interest. If you're interested in learning more about the differences in renting versus owning, then reach out to me today, Michael, with American Financial Network. You can call me at 555-555-5551 or email me at mfleming@blahblah.com. Surprise, I'm actually Anchor Michael, and that was my 2-minute spiel. Did you lose interest along the way? I thought so. Unlike basketball, shorter is better with these videos. And to narrow it down to 1 minute, here's our field reporter, Michael. Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm a loan officer with American Financial Network, Inc. We are a home lender that serves across the country throughout community-based branches. Today, I want to talk to you about the differences of renting versus owning your home. One of the most significant factors to consider is if you're financially ready to purchase a home. Along with your down payment, monthly payments, you may find some hidden costs and fees when buying a home. The great thing about owning a home is that you'll begin to build equity. And when the time comes for you to sell it, you'll hopefully make some money. Some other considerations are how long you plan to be in that home. Is it right for you and your family? Are you up for the home maintenance cost? If you'd like to learn more, then feel free to reach out to me today, and I'll be happy to talk with you. You can reach me at 555-555-5551 or send me an email. Now we go to traffic so you can see how you can narrow that speech down to 30 seconds. Hey, I'm Michael, a loan officer with American Financial Network, Inc. What are some of the questions you should be asking yourself when you're considering renting versus owning a home? Are you ready to commit to one place for more than an extended period of time? Are you looking to build equity and possibly start saving money? These are all things to consider when you're thinking about renting versus buying. For more information, you can reach out to me today at 555-5555-5551 or my email address. Now to weather with your 15-second speech. Hey, I'm Michael. This is Bob. Michael. Bob. Loan officer. Michael. Bob. Oh, sorry, Bob. It looks like we're experiencing some technical difficulties. It looks like I'll have to do the 15 seconds instead. Hey, I'm Michael, a loan officer with American Financial Network. Let's talk about renting versus owning. Are you ready to commit to one place for an extended period of time? Are you looking to build equity and possibly start saving money? If so, reach out to me today.
We interrupt this broadcast for a brief cuteness break. This has been 60 Seconds of Cuteness. Now back to your previously scheduled program.
Now let's talk about optimizing your videos. It's recommended to catch people's attention quickly. For example, instead of leading off with your name or HR title, say, are you interested in building equity or saving money? If so, contact me today. Or, many people are asking me, what's the difference between renting versus owning? Well, if you're interested to learn more, check out my Instagram story live at 5 p.m. today. Sorry to interrupt, guys, but I just want to talk to you more about optimizing videos. Now, in the world of social media, you have a few seconds to grab people's attention. If they're checking you out on a video, maybe 3 seconds to really hook them in. So that's why we tell you about setting them up with the hard-hitting content first, or asking them questions so they'll stick around to get the answers. That's what you want to do with your plan going forward. Breaking news, a rat-infested pizza place where children like to play and Who? Chucky who? No, oh, he's the mascot. That's disgusting. No, you don't have enough hand sanitizer to get me there. Well, let's just go to our next segment on social storytelling. Now let's talk about the tone you want to set on social media. For example, TikTok. It was one of the most downloaded apps in 2019. It's a very popular app that's still growing today, but if you're planning to use it, you'll have to realize that it goes off current trends, music, and the demographic is a much younger audience. These are all things you want to consider when you're using different platforms. Reels was recently introduced as Instagram's competition to TikTok. Reels has similarities, but less music, and it's still growing in popularity. Now, the good thing about Reels is that if you have a large Instagram following, you can post that to your feed and stories. You can also do different trends as well, and it goes to a slightly older demographic. Finally, Instagram stories are a great way to get someone's attention, but they only last for 24 hours unless you save it to your story highlights. I'm back again, and this time I want to talk to you about choosing your right audience. If you want to talk about reverse mortgages, then maybe going to TikTok is not the right platform. If you want to talk about first-time homebuyers, consider things like Instagram for millennials out there. This is all about knowing your audience, knowing your platform, and what message you want to get across. So remember this, just because you're signing up for everything doesn't mean you're going to get the results right away. With our final story of the night, we head out to our field reporter, Michael. Now, we did go over a lot of information tonight, so we want to go over a few key takeaways. The first thing is to remember your audience and set the tones you want for your video. Keeping your video short and to the point can help with your overall engagement, but make sure to have a takeaway where people can reach out to you. And finally, don't forget to add video captions to your post for those viewers who listen without sound. That's it for our takeaway. Back to you in the studio. Thank you, Michael. That's some great reporting as always. We'd like to remind everyone that is viewing tonight that the AFM marketing team is always here to assist you with your marketing needs, including one-on-one assistance with your social media questions. Thank you for joining in tonight. Now get out there and be social.